The ocean has a way of keeping secrets. On the surface, it looks calm, endless, silent. But beneath it lies a darkness where time doesn't move the same way, where moments from decades ago remain frozen, waiting. In the final years of World War II, a German submarine left port under strict radio silence. No farewell, no public record, just orders, sealed envelopes, and a crew that believed they would return. They never did. For 70 years, the submarine was listed as missing. No distress call, no wreckage, no witnesses. Just a gap in history, and families who never received answers. This is the story of the night everything changed. In 1944, the Atlantic had become one of the most dangerous places on Earth. German U-boats were hunted relentlessly by Allied forces. Radar had improved. Sonar could hear what the human ear never could. Survival was no longer about strength, it was about silence. The submarine was part of a final wave of missions. Some historians believe it carried experimental equipment. Others suggest secret orders. What we know for certain is this: its route was unusual, its destination unclear, and then, one night, it vanished. No explosion was reported, no battle recorded. The sea simply closed around it. For decades, theories grew in the absence of facts. Some believed it was sunk by Allied depth charges, erased in a fight no one documented. Others whispered about a mechanical failure, a valve left open, a silent flood filling steel corridors in minutes. There were even darker rumors, that the submarine had been ordered somewhere it was never meant to reach, that its mission itself was the reason it could not survive. But without the wreck, the truth remained unreachable. Inside the submarine, that final night would have felt ordinary at first. The low hum of engines, condensation dripping from metal walls, the smell of oil and recycled air. Young men writing letters they knew might never be sent. Most of the crew were barely in their 20s. They trusted the vessel, trusted the orders, trusted that silence meant safety. Then something went wrong. Whether it was a sudden explosion, a structural failure, or a silent descent beyond recovery depth, we may never know the exact moment. But submarines do not give second chances. If pressure exceeds design limits, steel collapses inward in less than a second. No warning, no pain, just darkness. For the families back home, there was no closure, only official letters that said, "Missing in action." Wives waited, mothers hoped. Children grew up without knowing where their fathers had gone, or how. Years passed. The war ended. Europe rebuilt itself, and the submarine became a footnote, a mystery for historians, until the ocean gave it back. In the early 2000s, marine researchers conducting deep-sea scans noticed an unusual shape on the seabed. Too symmetrical to be natural, too large to ignore. As robotic cameras descended through the darkness, a familiar outline appeared. A German U-boat, intact, resting silently, undisturbed. After 70 years, the missing submarine had been found. The hull bore damage consistent with catastrophic pressure failure. No signs of combat, no external blast marks. The ocean itself had been the enemy. Inside, everything was frozen in time. Dials, boots, tools, even personal objects still lay where they had fallen. It was not a wreck, it was a grave. Researchers made a conscious decision. Nothing would be recovered. No human remains disturbed. No souvenirs taken. This was not an artifact. It was a resting place. Historians now believe the submarine likely suffered a sudden mechanical failure while submerged. A mistake, or simply bad luck. In war, not every death is dramatic. Some are silent. What makes this story haunting is not just how the submarine disappeared, but how easily it could happen. No battle, no enemy. Just one moment where physics, pressure, and fate aligned. The crew never knew the world would spend 70 years wondering what happened to them. And the families never knew the ocean had kept them safe. Together, all along. Today, the submarine remains on the seafloor, untouched. A reminder that history doesn't always announce itself with explosions. Sometimes, it vanishes quietly and waits for us to be ready to find it. The night everything changed wasn't loud. It was silent, and that silence still echoes beneath the waves.